Hello, good morning, Lauffer Middle School. It's springtime. Whee! Oh, it is springtime, and next week is spring break. Let's give it up for spring break. I can't hear you. Oh, I'm sure you were all cheering at your classrooms or at home because it's very exciting. Monday through Monday, the following week will be spring break. So we'll have more information about that in just a little bit. But before we get to all that, can everyone please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God,
indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, thank you so much. Let's go ahead and talk about something that's going on right now, which is the candy sales that you can get with Miss Nichols. Or not Miss Nichols, Miss Schweitzer. Miss Nichols might have candy too, but I don't think she's selling it. With Miss Schweitzer. So here's information on that.
Chocolate. Everybody loves it. But why not eat chocolate and support Student Council? Is that possible? Well, now it is. That's right. Student Council is now selling chocolates for just $1. For every dollar you spend, you get delicious chocolate. So, spend $1, get some chocolate, and support Student Council today.
All right. Hey, it's a pretty nice day out there right now. It's definitely better out there right now than it was yesterday. Let's go ahead and find out what the weather is going to be like today.
Good morning, Lauffer Middle School. My name is Delena.
And my name's Malaya. And this weather report for Thursday, March 25th, 2021.
Today's weather will be cloudy. Expect a high of 70 degrees and a low tonight of 46 degrees. It will also be windy. Wind speeds will go up to 22 miles per hour.
So make sure to go outside and enjoy the weather. Play some basketball and play some soccer.
Well, that's it for the weather report. Now back to the studio.
All right. Thank you, ladies, for that wonderful report right there. So, yes, might be a little windy out there for playing outside, but I think that just adds more challenge to the game, right? Yeah. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we have next week off. We have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of next week off for spring break. We also have the following Monday, April 5th off. Now, April 5th is kind of like part of spring break. It's also Sunnyside's way of honoring Cesar Chavez. Now, you might say to yourself, who the heck was Cesar Chavez? Who's this guy? Well, I got a quick little video to show you about who Cesar Chavez was. And this comes, I believe this is from Cesar Chavez's memorial. So a little video about him and who he was.
The Cesar E. Chavez National Monument was established by President Obama in late 2012 on the property of the United Farm Workers headquarters and the home of Cesar Chavez from the early 70s until his death in 1993. The monument is about 27 miles southeast of Bakersfield, California, nestled among the Tehachapi Mountains in the rural community of Keene. Chavez has been widely recognized as the most influential Latino leader in 20th century United States. His leadership of the United Farm Workers established the country's first permanent agricultural union and focused international and national attention to the low wages and poor living conditions of U.S. farm labor. In addition to becoming a voice for the poor and disenfranchised, Under his leadership, the organization was responsible for the passage of the California Agricultural Labor Relations Act of 1975, the first law in the United States that recognized farm workers' collective bargaining rights. The National Chavez Center and the Chavez family donated the properties to the National Park Service. Cesar Chavez is buried in the memorial garden here.
I'm back. All right. Thank you for paying attention to that. Hopefully you learned something about Cesar Chavez. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about the yearbook photos. Yes, that's still going on. Let's go ahead and take a look right now at the Lauffer Learn page, where that's where a lot of this stuff is. So here we go. So here's a Lauffer Learn page. Here we go. By the way, oh yeah, don't forget, I gotta promote it, being the librarian and all. Ebooks. Read ebooks. If you want physical books, check out what we got right here. Click on that running dog to see what we got for physical books. And when you want me to deliver those books to you, just like that dinosaur, well, you click on that little link right there, and then I'll pop my head in your classroom, just like that dinosaur. Okay, on the right-hand side right here, this is where you fill out your information for this year's yearbook. Each student is getting an 1/8 of a page for the yearbook. There's no yearbook dedications or anything like that this year. So if you want any cool information to be put in about yourself, about who you are, all that jazz, then you need to go to the Lauffer Learn page right here and put that in. Otherwise, we're just going to put your name and probably a Power School photo from last year in there. Now, you might say to yourself, ugh, I don't want to use my Power School photo from last year. I want a good picture. Well, that's where you can do this right here. You can schedule your picture right here today for a picture in the library. You can just click on here, find a good time that works for you, and come on in today at lunch. You can also come in tomorrow if you want to. But since a lot of students are here today, head on into the library today. We'll get your picture taken. It literally takes a minute. We put you in front of a green screen, and we have a cool background for you that looks really professional. And finally, right here, this is where you can get your yearbooks. You can get them right now for a discount right now. You want to make sure that you get this filled out as soon as possible, so that way you can get your yearbook delivered right to you. All right, so that's all on the Lauffer Learn page. To get to it, just press the home button on your browser, and it'll take you right to there. All right, let's go ahead and get to... Oh, wait. Before we get to the kindness notes and everything, I have to go over a few little regulations and reminders about pictures. Once again, if you do not want to get your own, if you do not want to get your picture taken here in the library, and you would rather just have someone take a picture of yourself, picture of you from home or whatever, or use like some other professional, nice-looking photo, whatever, that's great. You can totally use that for the yearbook instead and for promotion, but there are some rules. So you cannot be wearing inappropriate clothing. I think you all know what inappropriate clothing consists of, right? You can't be wearing inappropriate clothing. You cannot be doing any hand gestures, and you cannot be doing any duck faces. I really wanted to do a duck face in my yearbook picture this year, but Miss Pope said nope. And the other thing she said was that you could not have any filters or anything like that on your photo either. So no heart eyes, no dog tongues coming out of your mouth, none of that that stuff. We want to see you looking nice for this year's yearbook. So one of the best ways to take care of that is just to come on down here to the library, and we'll take care of you today at lunch. All right, it is time for today's kindness notes. So let me just go down. We have a few in here that we have to read. So I'm going to go down. Ooh, we have a few more people listened to my request last time for some kindness notes, and we got them. So this one right here says, to Miss Murins, thank you for helping me read. And that is from McCaleb. To all the teachers, thank you. Thank you, teachers, for making school fun, for making the days that are bad into good days. And that is from Roman. To Miss Schweitzer, on my first day of Lauffer, you were so nice to me and made me feel better. I'm really happy to have you as one of my teachers. Natalie Q. To Mr. Malis, thank you so much for helping and showing us the many resources we can use to succeed. You are always upbeat, and you help make these difficult times happier and positive. Although you may not always know it, you are constantly making me laugh and smile with all of your jokes and comments. Thanks again. That is from Jeanette M. To Miss Ijems, this is also from Jeanette. Thanks for being such a fun, hardworking, and amazing teacher. I have learned so much from you and Mr. Mittelmeyer during the 2 years I have been at the school. During your class, you have always made me smile, either at home or in my mask. Thanks for the wonderful, a wonderful last year at Lauffer. And finally, this one's going out to Miss Miller. Thank you for making science fun. And that is from Olivia V. And speaking of science, let's not forget, the science tests are going on this today and tomorrow. So 8th graders, bear down, do a great job. And don't forget, you have to take those science tests here at school. So we'll see you here today and tomorrow in your science classes. It's time for the joke of the day. I don't have one planned. So we're going to go to the Try Not to Laugh challenge book. Try not to laugh. I'm going to pick a joke at random. And here we go. Why was Alexander... Well, this is going to be a good history question because this is dealing with Alexander Graham Bell. Yeah, look him up. Why was Alexander Graham's invention of the telephone a waste of time? Why was Alexander Graham's invention of the telephone a waste of time? Well, he could have heard everything through the grapevine. Ooh, boy. That was a sour joke right there. All right, make it a great day or don't. The choice is yours.